Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Not RV. On this week's episode, we're going to go ahead and do a repeat video of something I did on my last rig. We're going to go ahead and install some motion solar lights onto the outside of the rig. Remember, if you want to learn more and make less mistakes while RVing, be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like and a comment down below. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Now, I did this on the last rig and I absolutely loved having these motion censored solar lights because I don't need batteries, I don't need messing with hard wires. They're simple, they're there. And on the last rig, I had them all mounted real low. And you know, it was nice because I was taking them off and putting them back on, but then I had to recharge them in the sun sometimes. So on this rig, because of my solar rack and how I have everything mounted up there, I'm gonna mount these lights up a little bit higher so that they're permanently mounted and they stay up there. Solar's gonna recharge them, I don't have to mess with them, and it'll provide a little bit of security on the outside of the rig. So that's the big thing that I like about these is, number one, when you're approaching the rig at night by yourself, if you're out, whatever, and you come back and you forgot to turn the awning light on through your in-command system, through your phone, and you have no lights on. Well, this automatically, boom, gives you a little bit of light outside so you can see what you're doing and where you're going. And then the big thing is, of course, security, right? I have several security cameras on here, which are awesome, and they record. But if someone doesn't see those security cameras, they might not think twice and they might try and do something to the rig, to get into the rig, something like that. But motion sensor lights are known to prevent a lot of burglary issues and just overall helps with security, because as that light comes on, that person standing in the light, they immediately freeze like a deer in the headlights, and they're going to think twice about doing something. So it's, for me, super easy thing to do. I did get this product sent to me through I believe the company is called Onforu LED. I'll put a link in the description below where you can buy this stuff. They sent it to me for free. It's not any type of sponsorship or anything. This is just something for me to try. And again, I had these on my last rig and I absolutely loved them. So let's get them installed. Let's first go ahead and do a quick unboxing. This is the box they sent me. Again, you can see the picture of it. Again, these are the same ones I had in my last one, with a solar panel on top with 3 adjustable lights and the motion sensor in the middle. Now, I believe that it's a 4-pack. That's what the last thing that they sent me, but let's find out what is in here. And we got 2 right there, 2 mounts. Okay, so this is just 2 lights. Okay, so no big deal, but that's what they sent me. Again, this is free, so I can't really complain. So they sent me 2 lights, and if I really like this, I can go ahead and order another set. I'll let you guys know if I do end up doing that. But right now we just got 2 lights. I'm going to put 1 on each side of the rig. And again, these are just a very simple mounting platform. This little base goes on the rig, and then the light clicks onto the base. So we'll show you how that works. First thing I'm doing is taking these out of the wrappers, and I'm taking off all the plastic, and I'm putting them out in the sun to start to charge them up. So that one's sitting there. We're gonna get this other one unwrapped. So I wanted to share that there's 3 different modes of these lights. I was about to put one of them up, but I saw there's 3 different buttons or 3 different modes on the back, whereas the last ones they had sent me were just on or off. So I'm gonna go with number 2, which basically means that when there's no motion, it's gonna be off. When there's motion, it's gonna be 100% on. That's what I want. But there is the option of, when there's no motion, it stays at 5% brightness, so it just kind of gives you a dim light. And then when there is motion, it goes to 100% brightness. And then there's another same thing with no motion, where you just want the lights to basically come on in the dark, and they come on at 20%, and they just stay 20% all throughout the night, or as long as the battery lasts. So I'm going to start with mode number 2, where they just turn on as they detect motion, but we'll see. I might change it down the road. So I have my ladder set up here, and you see there's 3 holes on this thing, and I just basically just took it, and let me zoom in for you, and I just mounted it to my bar that I have right up there. Now, of course, if you don't have that kind of thing and you have to mount it to the body of your RV, I would just make sure that wherever you put it, you really want it there, and then make sure you put a little bead of silicone around it. Now, because of where I have mine up top up there, where they're not in any kind of nothing that's going to penetrate the roof, right? It's already mounted to the side of that metal up there. I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to go ahead and put the light up there and see how it does. Light number 1 is up there. We're going to go ahead and go on the other side of the RV and mount the second one. With the second one mounted up here, like I said, this literally just comes up and the grooves line up, it connects, and I can angle my light up and down this way. These can swivel this way. We'll mess with that as time goes by. Let's just get something basic set up for now, and I'll show you how these look at night. Not sure if you can really tell how bright this is. I'm gonna go ahead and face the light so maybe you can see my face a little bit better. So you can see that that spotlight is definitely a pretty bright set of LEDs. It's definitely pretty reactive. I do think I'm gonna move it. Right now I have it up on the front of the RV like I showed you when I mounted it, but I think I'm gonna actually move it to maybe onto my solar panels and above the doorway, kind of more central to the RV, but we'll see. That's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys learned something. If you have any questions, make sure to drop in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Why Not RV. Bye.